Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I just got in a little while ago. I went out to dinner and hung out with some friends. We went to eat Ethiopian food. So I had some okra soup with fish, and I had a double of injera. I mean, not injera. I'm sorry, of fufu. Because I took that and made that like 3 meals. I ate a little half of the fufu, half of the first order of the fufu. Then I just finished eating some more, and then I'll have some more for breakfast. But that was so good and so filling. I actually want to eat some more. But I got my snack. I got my watermelon here. I sure do. I just ate half of what was in that bag. So I am doing a color along with, I think, Amy, Taylor, and Lori, and Ivy. And I think Ivy picked this page, which is good because I've had this book for a while. And there's certain pages I just would not color. This one would not have been one I would have picked the color. I there's some pages in most of my books. If somebody wants to do a color along, which I'm really bad with, I'll do one. But this would have been a page that would have been one of the last ones. Not because there's anything wrong with it. It's because I don't like these round circles. I know she's made up like a. I'm gonna make her up like a Harley Q mannequin or something. So it looks like she's at a carnival. I feel like almost doing these as a double page because she's got candies. She's got a ticket like at a circus or carnival, and then she's got these. Looks like that could be a peppermint or whatever. And she's got the Harlequin makeup thing. So it could be kind of like a fair or something like that. So I just put a base down on alcohol markers. For her skin, I'm going to put pencil over top of it, but I just wanted to put something down. It helps me to decide what colors I want to put for the rest of it when I can at least get the face out of the way. I'm going to try to take my time on this so I can finish it. It's supposed to be finished by the 31st. So I am starting right now before I go to bed. So at least if I could have her hair done, that would be good. 31st is a while from now. So I'm using 4 pencils to do her hair. I'm using chroma flows. And I'm using kind of like oh, can I see the names? A raisin, uh, Is this Pomeranian red or Pomeranian red or something like that? Um, Scarlet, I believe, and Flame. So that's what I think I'm using. Hey, sneaking in. I ain't mad at you. Why would I be mad at you, Miss Lori? Mm-mm. I'm getting ahead of you this time. So I started the base of the face, and like I said, I'm gonna do some more colors. But see, this hair is gonna make me not want to finish it. So I said, let me look at this page and see what is gonna take the most time, and it's the hair. So if I finish the hair, then I'll have a good shot at finishing the rest of it. See, I had to break it down into categories. You bring gifts. Oh, you bring watermelon. Okay, there you go. And then I got some right here. Okay. Well, all is well with the world. Thank you for the melon. Yes. I think that all is forgiven. You know, I'm teasing anyway. I hope you know I'm always teasing. I'm gonna do some of these um, at the same time. See, these have all these individual strands. They're fat strands. I mean, you don't have to color them like this, but I think they look nice when you kind of color each one of them individually. Now, I could have based it with watercolors, and then I wouldn't have had but maybe two colors to put down, but I'm going to do it like this. Hmm. So, and then I'm also going to, after I finish the hair, I'm going to try something new that I got in. I will be using watercolors, definitely watercolors or either distress ink for this. So I bought this, I think they call it masking fluid pen. So if you're using the masking fluid, I use this type. I use the liquid mask by Vallejo. I have some also that's in a stick, like a pen. Um, I've had to take it apart a couple times to get it to run because I didn't store it the right way and it kind of got dried a little bit. And then they suggest when you use these, like I usually use my finger to peel off the masking fluid, but these rubber erasers are ideal also. Um, but I don't put so much down where it's not going to come off, but you can rub it with your finger. You can rub it with a pencil eraser, lightly. But this kit came with three of these. I think I also already have a couple of these already. And then this is what the masking fluid pens look like. This set came with three. And basically, I've never used it, but I did look at some videos. Basically, you open this end up. Open this end. Oh, here it is. You open this end. It's almost like little tweezers. And then you open it to the desired uh, width. And these are three different sizes. And then you dip it into your fluid. And what it does, it has a little well on here. It holds the fluid in there because the fluid is like rubber, like a thick glue. And then you cover over the lines that you want to mask. Okay, so you just go all the way over it. Now this one is blue. They normally come in blue or pink or green, but I do know Bubble Scott has some. Hers is purple. So it has to come in a color so that you can see where you put it, and then you can see when you pulling it up. So I don't know if it comes in clear. I mean, white. If you're putting it on white paper, that's why they put it in a color, so that you can see where you're peeling, what you're peeling off, or what you need to cover. And so you just, cover whatever it is. And you can layer masking fluid on top of watercolors and on top of whatever you use. So you can base this and, and then color it, and then whatever you want, a different color, you can put some more masking fluid on it or around the lines, and then let that dry, and then um, rub that off very gently and gentle light, and then you'll have the color that you put down before, and then you'll have the new color, and you can keep doing that as many times as you want to, because the purpose of it is to keep your lines fresh and make it easier so that you can put a background down without really worrying about going over the line. So yeah, so I'll when I after I finish the hair, um, I may put some down for that, but I know I definitely want to put some down for this here, for especially all these little leaves, and then around her neck, because whatever color I use, I don't want it to spread over, and that makes your artwork neater also. But then I was thinking about doing this page too, because it's just as easy to do a second page, and this page is not that hard. Um, and it'll actually be kind of fun putting the masking fluid all around these things. I might just use this dress ink and and do that, but I haven't gotten to that part yet. So yeah, and I think that little kit was like $8 or something like that for three rubber bands and three um, fluid pens. I have to remember to keep these in the right order. So yeah, so that's what our hair is. Doesn't it look like it's illuminating or something? Hmm. I didn't pick these up from anybody. I just came up with the colors myself. And like I said, they are chromaflows. I should have something on her face while I had my hand all on her face, but I don't. And this is pretty boring. Mhm. I should be doing my nails today. I was supposed to do my nails and my pedicure today, but I went out to eat instead. But I wanted to wear my sandals, so I couldn't do that. I had to wear my sneakers. So I will be doing that tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, look at all this hair she got. See, that was the determining factor for me. So let me get the hair out the way, and then I think I will be all right. I'm gonna use all mixed mediums. Oh, I'll be liable to use anything. I'm gonna try to do 40 strands at the same time. Or five. It was hot as hell today. It was hot as I don't know what. I went over the line a little bit, but that's okay. Mm. I saw someone compare crumble flows to the color softs. I don't think they're anything. You know what? People be just throwing out stuff. No, they are not. Mm-mm. Cause like even looking at them, cause I do have some color soft. I actually, hold on. I do have some color soft here. First of all, the size is different. These are very thin and slick. These are thinner than the Prismacolors. And these are these are like the regular size Derwent pencil size. These don't feel nothing like the Chromosol. I mean, yeah, the Chromosol. Mm-mm. Nothing like it. These actually feel more like they feel more like these. What are these? The Light Fast or the Luminous. Y'all know I have small sets, so but that's what they feel like to me. These feel comfortable. They feel very comfortable, but no, they don't feel nothing. Child, these people be saying, well, I know everything is relative, but I don't think they're anything alike either. Mm-mm. See, the thing is, some of this hair is that strand. No, I can make it this. Okay, I'm not gonna be that worried about her hair. Mm, mm-mm. If I wanted to be technical, but no. Yeah, they're nice, but I don't see the comparison either. But I do like the chroma flows. I don't like them as much as uh, Queen of Flannel. She loves them. They're working with her style and what she's doing. And she is really putting the work in using them. But I do like them. I really do. I just didn't like how they came out with that whole set thing. Thought that was kind of foul. You know, Derwin knows what they were doing with that. I think it was a money grab. But I know that they thought a lot of people were going to reject these. I think I was the first person I had ever seen with the chromaflows that I color with. I didn't see anybody with them. I saw people turning their nose up at them. Oh, they're trying to imitate Prismacolors. Off with their heads. But I don't even think these are like. I actually think these are like thin polychromos. Because you got to put thin into it because this is a thin pencil. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion. So I did get the 72 set. And I think they have an additional set you can buy to make it 100, but I think they have 150. Girl, it ain't that serious for me. But I would like to get them one day when they're available. But I'm liking the Posca pencils that I got. They actually remind me of these chromaflows. Now I know somebody that has chromaflows, and if they get those Posca, they'll be like, "What is she talking about?" But they really do. See, doing this hair, I can do it like this. Like I'm not really talking. I'm just kind of focused on doing this hair. I can get this out the way. I'm not gonna sit on here and do it all right now though, but I will have a little bit saved for tomorrow. And then hopefully the hair will be finished tomorrow. Now the thing is finding a color for everything else and the background. Let me do the background tomorrow also. Trying to think of the easiest way to get through this. I went over the line. Hmm. Hmm. That's an odd looking color, kind of like a carrot top. Okay, I think. Okay, let me just do a little bit on this side, and then I think I'm gonna go. What time is? It's 12:30. Yeah, I gotta go. Um, let's see how that hair goes. Okay, I'm not have to worry about that. It almost looks like this hair is part of that. I gotta find one of Johansson's book to finish a color along on. I got two color alongs with her. The werewolf from Kirby and then the dragon from Kirby. Because she just put out two new color alongs and I want to do one of them, but I gotta finish those two first. I better leave this alone because I'm getting ready to mess it up. Okay, well, that's enough. So, that's me getting started with the hair. And like I said, I'll fix up the skin tone later. But yeah, so, all right. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Ooh, I can't turn it off. Where is it at?